God says the people you live among will see how awesome is the work that I, the Lord, will do for you. That's what the Promises Initiative is all about, making His name known here in our community. God has allowed us to meet as a mobile church for the last year, and He has done amazing things in that time. But now is the time for us to look ahead and put a stake in the ground to let our community know we are here long term. We know God has planted us in South Meridian to make a difference in this community and the surrounding communities. Our prayer is that we can find a building or 5 to 10 acres of land from Cloverdale to 10 Mile and between the freeway and Amity. We believe that God will show us the right facility or land in His perfect timing. That's why we're being obedient now, so we can act boldly and responsibly when that time comes. Our hope is to be in the first phase of a permanent facility within 2 to 4 years. Our goal is to raise $1.5 million in 18 months to start this process. Whether we build or renovate, this would allow us to create dedicated spaces for discipleship, classes, student ministries, kids ministry, worship events, and to accommodate future growth. But this initiative is not self-serving. Our plan is to be a blessing to our community by designing spaces for community events, public outreach, Vacation Bible School, and so much more.
We like that all 4 of us feel at home here.
Fell in love with the feel of the church and the message, the worship, the people, really everything about it.
Stonehill's brought us together, closer as a family, into the Word. Honestly, it's the highlight of our week.
There was that question as to who is Jesus, and it really has helped us start to really form that relationship.
I feel like we're growing right now.
Meridian is a growing community, and I think it is important to be established in this general area.
Moving from 1 service to 2 services, and just the outpouring in the community, the service projects we've done in community groups and getting involved.
I love the community involvement that they do already with the back to school programs, the camps that they do. I can't wait to see where it goes, so I'm excited to be a part of it.
These stories are examples of how Stonehill is acting on God's promises thus far. But this is just the beginning of our story. We get to be part of the next steps too.
You can definitely see, looking over the last year, how our family's grown in faith, not only together as a family, but everybody as individuals too.
It's brought him to Christ. We found God, we found Christ. We have a really strong spiritual leader in our house now, and so that has been huge for us.
And it's not like just on Sundays, it's
all the time.
Our son, Barrett, has actually been baptized this summer in the river.
Yeah, I just got baptized for the first time.
So I think that maybe if we have permanency, like we can have more classes and stuff to be able to get me and my peers closer to God.
I think a permanent facility offers more opportunity to serve the community by opening the doors to groups that don't have a home.
It sends a message of we're here to stay.
It would put roots in the community. It would be a place for our children to go to and gather and grow, and a community place for us all to gather and grow.
One benefit would be just freeing up people to interact with people. I also think that having a building allows for more ministry opportunities throughout the week.
As Doug always says, kind of put a stake in the ground and show the community that they're here to stay. And I think it would allow for those resources that are currently being used to set up and tear down to be deployed elsewhere and to really start expanding the reach into the community even further.
If we, as His people, want to see a miracle, we have to be a miracle. The Promises Initiative is our way of continuing to stay connected to what God is already doing in this community. The Promises Initiative is our opportunity to be a miracle.